Okay, this is in Matthew chapter 25 and verse 31. This is how important it is to show brotherly love. You don't want to leave your house shot hanging. You wouldn't leave him hanging, would you? You don't want to. You don't want to. Be, you don't want to just be that brother who just loves from a distance. We love up close. You know, and this whole book, Genesis to Revelation, all helps us to perfect this love that we should have to one another. You know, Still learning how to love and how to love better, how to be lovable as well. It's in Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. It says, "When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory." Verse 32. "And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left." That's division. Verse 34. "Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in." Now, aren't we on the highways and byways feeding brothers spiritually? Aren't we giving them that unquenchable, water, that it's like the water that you will never thirst again? Aren't we feeding them with bread, with loaves of bread? And hey, there's some brothers who actually have did this, actually physically fed brothers and physically gave them water. Looked out for brothers. "I was a stranger, and ye took me in." You're gonna have brothers, examples of brothers. When brother fall down, hey, the brother took him in. "Naked and ye clothed me." You get clothed with this truth. "I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me." Brothers looking out for each other, not just leave them hanging. Brother in a jam, guess what? Brothers are reaching out, looking, seeing how they can help another one. Not just be like, oh, he'll figure it out, but actually showing real brotherly love. The type of brotherly love that you don't see from people in the world. "Then should the righteous answer him, saying, Yahweh, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee?" And the king shall answer and say unto them, "Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me." So you help out a brother. Scripture talks about charity covers a multitude of sins. You should be rushing to help a brother out. Brother needs help moving. You the first person there. Not you everybody just silent. Verse 41. Then shall he say on this then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, "Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels." That lake of fire. "For I was an hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and ye visited me not." Not showing that brotherly love. You got some people that's not even teaching the truth at all. Man, it's a beautiful thing when you got this brotherhood. We all can lean on each other. When a brother feeling down, another brother lift you up. You going off, a brother to step on your ass and get in your ass to let you know to tighten up. That's a beautiful thing. People in the world, they live in this world where, you know, they don't tell each other that they wrong. And that's not the way to live. We're we're sons of Adam. We're in this flesh. We're gonna be off. We're gonna do off things, wrong things. We need correction. I was a stranger, verse 43, and ye took me not in, naked and ye clothed me not, sick and in prison and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Yahweh, when saw we thee and hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. So here it is. We got to deal with each other like Yahweh. Would you let Yahweh hang? Leave him hanging? No, you wouldn't. So you don't want to leave another brother hanging. You like uh, elder come to town. You should be you should be glad to host a brother. Willing to wash another brother's feet. Hey, that's ain't that what we're gonna do when we in the kingdom? Look out for one another. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou, verse 18, because that's what hate is when you leave your brother hanging out there like that. There's people who actually need help. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh. Love your neighbor as yourself. Would you leave yourself hanging? You know, we got to look at this as we're all one, like how Yahweh Shai said in St. John chapter 17. This is St. John 17 and verse 21. 17 and 21. That they may be one as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which thou gavest me I have given them, that they may be one even as we are one. I in them and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. So we supposed to be, one and the same. How you love yourself, how you love Yahweh Shai. We supposed to, perfect this. We rehearsing the righteous acts. On that note, I want to give all praises and glories to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace and salutations and shalom.